All right, so we're gonna get started in a child's pose today. Starting in Balasana, just resting into the mat, softening the hips down, releasing into the hip flexors. You can let your hands come out long. Or if you want to take your knees together and let your hands come by your side, whatever feels good for you here, just softening into that pose. And so the theme of this class or of this warm-up is awakening. So right now we are awakening to sometimes some difficult emotions, and that's okay. Part of the yoga practice is working with those things, is, facing those things and breathing with it and just being with it, just holding some acceptance. And then out of that soil, out of those conditions, we can start to grow and start to produce flowers, maybe of some new colors that we haven't seen before, some new kind of abundance, right? And in the theme of awakening, the seasons are also changing. I see some beautiful flowers out the window, and so Mother Nature is really waking up this time. And awakening comes through in these cycles, like in the seasons. Every year the trees get a bit taller, new trees sprout. And similarly, when we wake up, we don't just immediately wake up. We sort of wake up into a lighter sleep, and then we maybe go back into a dream, and then a bit lighter sleep, a bit deeper, and then almost waking up, very light sleep, and then we sort of arise, just very gently waking up. And that's really the best way to wake up. That's the best way to wake up metaphorically too, embracing those cycles. So I invite you to take a moment and think about what it means to wake up for you. What does awakening mean to you metaphorically? In what ways are you perhaps embracing the situation and finding a way to wake up through that? So from our child's pose, Balasana, you're gonna just peek your head out to the right and peek your head out to the left. Okay, it's all good. Let's come up onto a tabletop, stacking the shoulders above the palms. And we're just gonna start with some cat-cow movements. So alternating the spine, one crescent shape, then the other crescent shape. Let the inhale guide your movements. You guys know where to go here. Pressing down into the palms, really feeling your connection, spreading the fingers wide. Using the whole back, every one of your vertebrae, using the shoulders, bringing your shoulders into this movement as well, alternating that tailbone. Right, let the breath guide the movement. And so throughout our practice today, feel free to take any modifications. Please listen to your body and make this your practice. All right? So take your right foot back, reach your right fingertips up, take a supported side plank on this side. Yeah, stack your right hip over top your left hip. Option to straighten that bottom leg if you want to take a full side plank already, or hover that top leg. And then we're going to take this top hand. So this is kind of like our leaves, our flowers here. So right now we're up. We're gonna exhale, reaching in between the arm and the leg, and then inhale, open up, expand, find some new growth. Exhale, thread it. Inhale, reach up. Once more, exhale, inhale. And now rock right over to your right side. So side plank on the other side. You can have it supported, or you can straighten the leg. Right? Exhale, reach the arm through. Inhale, up, opening, spreading through the fingers. Exhale, and inhale. One more, exhale, and then inhale. Very good. Rock back to a tabletop, shake that out. Tuck your back toes, hover your knees for 3, for 2, For one, press the hips back, down dog. You can pedal out your feet, bending one knee then the other. Press your opposite palm as your heel down. Really sending the heels down to the mat. And now reach your right foot back, inhale. Exhale, knee to your nose around the spine. Inhale it back. Exhale, step it up in between your hands. Lower your back knee, sweep your arms up, exalted low lunge. Exhale, lean back, let the hands come down. Inhale, lead with the heart, sweeping up. Exhale, back. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale, back. Tuck your back toes, sweep up and rise into high crescent lunge. Find your balance, crescent warrior. Inhale. Exhale, lean forward, sweep your arms back. Inhale. And exhale. We're breathing here to prepare for new growth. And then next time you inhale, sweep up, bring your left knee up. Standing, knee raise. Right, and then go ahead and take that foot to your ankle, calf, or thigh. Find a tree pose. Find your balance here. And then grow your branches. Extend up long. Gaze is up high. Find a drishti. And then you can lower that leg, swan dive, down, forward fold. Halfway lift. Then plant your hands, step or float back. Find a plank pose. And exhale, lower slowly down from plank, connecting with the ground. Inhale, press your hips down, peel the heart up. Exhale, lowering the chest down. Inhale, reaching up with the chest. Exhale, down. This time, inhale, hover your palms. Hover your feet. Your belly is still down, your chest is still down. Inhale, exhale, feet down, hands down. Press your hips up, rising to a cobra, engaging through your core. Inhale, lowering down, raising your arms, raising your hands, raising your feet. And then exhale, press your hands down to raise the chest up. Very good. Lower down. Press back to child's pose for 1 second. Take a breath here. You can always come back to here at any point in time in the practice. And then go ahead and shift your hips forward, finding a Cobra Pose with your shoulders stacked over your wrists. Tuck your toes. Press back to down dog. Reach that left foot up and back. Exhale, takes that knee forward, rounding the spine. Inhale for three-legged dog. Exhale, step your left foot up, lower your right knee. Reach those arms up, exalted low lunge. Exhale, shift your hips back, let the hands come down. Inhale, lead with the head, then the heart, sweeping the arms. Exhale, back. Inhale. And exhale. And this time, tuck your back toes. And when you sweep up, raise your back knee, find your balance, high crescent. Nice and strong and balanced, yogis. I like it. Enjoying the stability in your crescent warrior. Inhale, exhale, sweep your arms back, point the head. Inhale, up. Exhale, lean and sweep. Inhale. And exhale. And this time with the inhale, you're going to bring your back knee up, standing. And find a tree pose here. Starting with the hands at the heart. And maybe you find your balance here with the hands at your heart, and try to balance without your sense of vision for a moment. Go ahead and close the eyes for a few seconds. You can do it. And now that we've gone internal with that, go ahead and grow your branches and take a bit of a dancing tree now. Take up some more space. Sway a bit one direction, sway a bit another direction. And then let's lower down the right foot. Take some shakes here. Just take some free form movements. Bounce a bit. Bounce the heels up. Let the shoulders be nice and light, relaxing the wrists. Yeah, maybe take a little bit of a shuffle. All right, perfect. Now let's come back to the top of the mat here. We'll inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, hands to the heart. Once again, sweep them up. And forward fold. Halfway lift. Ground your hands, bend your knees, step or press and float. Vinyasa, you can come halfway or all the way down. Then take a Cobra or an up dog, finding down dog. Pause here for 3 breaths. Inhale, bend your knees, gaze forward in yoga and in life. Let the exhale take you up to the top, halfway lift. And fold. Yeah, nice hang time, Wendy. Inhale, sweep the arms all the way up. Exhale, hands to your heart. Let's do another sun A like that. Sweep your arms all the way up, full extension. And exhale, we fold. Halfway lift. Ground the hands, float or step back. Shine the heart with the inhale. And then find your down dog. Just letting everything else fade out, except for that inhale and the exhale and the connection to the body. Bend the knees, gaze forward, engage your bandhas with the exhale, float up, halfway lift. And fold. Rise up to standing, sweep the arms up and take a chair pose. Inhale, sit a bit deeper. Exhale, straighten the legs and fold. Halfway lift. Again, hands come down, bend your knees, step or float. Take your vinyasa. We're going to do a Salutation B series. So inhale your right leg up. Exhale, step it up to the top of the mat. Warrior 1, inhale, rise up. With an exhale, frame the foot. Stepping back to plank pose, lowering halfway or all the way down. Finding your up dog or cobra, and then pressing back to down dog. Inhale your left foot up high. Exhale, step it forward, rise into warrior 1. And exhale, frame the foot, vinyasa. Here in down dog, bend your knees, make your back nice and flat, and then straighten the legs, press the heels down. Let's do that again. Bend the knees. Inhale. Exhale, straight legs, hips nice and high. One more time. Inhale, bending the knees. Exhale, nice flat back. All right, bend the knees, gaze forward. With the exhale, make your way up to the top of the mat. Halfway lift. And exhale, fold. Sweep the arms, chair pose. Inhale. Exhale, come to standing. So let's take that again, but one breath, one movement. So let's really flow through it. So let's take a chair pose. Inhale. Exhale, straighten your legs and fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step or float. Riding the breath all the way down. Inhale for up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, right foot lifts. Exhale, right foot steps. Inhale, warrior 1. Exhale, vinyasa, riding the breath all the way. Inhale, broaden the collar. Exhale, press your hips back. Inhale, raise your left foot. Exhale, step it up. Inhale, warrior 1. Exhale, frame the foot, step back. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Very good, 3 breaths. Tuning into the sound of your breathing. And then bend the knees, gaze forward. Walk, step or float up, halfway lift. And exhale, fold. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, standing. Go ahead and roll through that with your own breath. Take it one breath, one movement. And just go ahead and let your own breath guide you through it. So you don't need to follow my pace. It goes chair pose, forward fold, vinyasa, warrior 1. Vinyasa, warrior 1 on the other side. Yeah, very good. Then a halfway lift. Then a vinyasa. Right foot lifts. Simply rise up into warrior 1. Then you take a vinyasa. Then you warrior 1 on the other side. Letting your breath guide your movements. going from one breath cycle right into the next breath cycle. Nice and smooth transitions between your breaths. And then let's all come to standing at the top of the mat. So finish whatever side you're on. If you're in the middle of a side, go ahead and finish that up. And let's take a chair pose again. Inhale, sit a bit deeper. Exhale, straighten your legs and fold. Left hand down, step your left foot back, reach your right hand up, low lunge twist. Yeah, your left foot is back. Yeah, exactly. And then ground your right hand, send your right foot up and back, three-legged dog. Inhale, exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, back. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, back. Exhale, step it up, warrior one. Exhale, open up to warrior two. Find it, set it up. Flip your front palm, reach forward, inhale, reverse warrior. With the exhale, you're gonna step your back foot up, forward fold at the top of the mat. Halfway lift. And fold, sweep your arms back, sit into a chair pose. Knees over top of the balls of your feet, preferably. And then fold forward, straighten your legs, step your right foot back, reach your left hand up, twisting to your left. Take another easy breath. And then ground your left hand. Inhale, three-legged dog. Your left foot's up. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, send it back. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale. Exhale, step it up. Lower your back heel, warrior one. And then open up to warrior two. Externally rotate that front thigh. Knee tracks in the direction of your middle toes. Set it up. Flip your front palm, reach forward, inhale, scoop it up and back. With the exhale, step your back foot up to your front foot, forward fold, halfway lift. And fold, bring your feet together, bring your big toes together, your heels can be slightly apart. Take a chair pose. So you zipped up your legs. Bring your hands down to your heart center, lengthen your spine with the inhale. With the exhale, go ahead and twist to your right, hook your elbow across your thigh, pressing your palms together, stacking your shoulders, charging your bottom ribs through. Take those left side ribs, send them through. Inhale. Exhale, straighten the legs and fold. Let's take Ragdoll. So take hold of opposite elbows here. And rock a bit back and forth on the feet. And then raise up your heels and drive your forearms down, releasing your head and neck, keeping your balance here with your heels high. Gently sway the head, pressing those forearms down. Nice balance, guys, nice. And then let's release the arms, sweep the hands back. Let's take a chair pose again. Our legs are still zipped up. Bring the hands to the heart. Inhale, nice long spine. Exhale, twisting to your left. Keeping those knees in a line. Drawing your palms towards your heart. Rotate your top ribs in. Bring your bottom ribs through. Take another easy breath. And then straighten the legs and fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Take a moment, really flatten out your back here. Send the tailbone back, long neck. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Take Padangusthasana. Take your peace fingers around your big toes. You can start with a micro bend in the knees, engage your upper body, relaxing the head and neck. And then maybe you straighten those legs, rock your tailbone up. And enjoy this deep stretch. Take another easy breath. And then let's take a halfway lift. Go ahead and take the hands down to the mat. Step back to a plank pose. Go from plank to chaturanga. Hold chaturanga, pressing your elbows into your ribs. Hold it, hold it. Press up to high plank. Press your hips back, down dog. Now take your right hand to your right shin here. We're going to engage the core, and then we're going to do some more twists. And then take this right hand, reach it forward, shift your shoulder over top of your left hand. And then one more time, reach it back. And then take it underneath of the shoulder. Now we'll go with the left hand. Take your left hand back outside of your left shin. And then reach that hand forward. And then exhale, reach it back. Nice work. Finding a down dog, find a good down dog. Maybe you wag your tail for a second. And then let's start with the right hand. Take the right hand, this time across your body to the outside of your left shin. You can gaze underneath of your left armpit. Really let the head hang heavy. Feel that nice extension and that awesome twist here for another easy breath. And then take your right hand back up to that top corner of the mat. Take your left hand now to the outside of your right shin, gazing under your right armpit. Let that bottom shoulder get real heavy. Then let's take that hand back up to the top. Let's shift forward into a plank pose. Inhale, exhale, high plank to low plank. Upward facing dog. And down dog. Inhale, your right foot rises. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, send it up. Exhale, knee to your right elbow. Inhale, send it up. Exhale, knee to your nose. You know where I'm going with this. Inhale, send your right foot up. Exhale, knee to your left elbow. Keep it there, or take fallen triangle. Stack your left shoulder on top of your right shoulder. Send your hips real high. Yeah, if you want to hover that. If you want to hover that right foot like Wendy's doing, that's a whole nother level right there. Go for it. And go ahead and ground your left hand, three-legged dog. Exhale, step that foot up. Inhale, rise into warrior one. Open up, warrior two. Shift your hips, shift your weight forward, side angle. Top arm starts by the ear. Find that nice diagonal line pressing into the side edge of your back foot. And then take your bottom arm up in line with your top arm. Find these laser straight parallel lines here. Inhale. One more breath. Full breath in. And then with the exhale, twist to your right. Bring your left hand down. Low lunge twist. Yeah, nice. Then we're going to take a big step back to Vashisthasana on the left side. You can lower a knee. You can stagger your feet. Or take that top foot up to your inside thigh for flag pose. Take a couple more easy breaths, find your balance. And then ground that hand, take a vinyasa. Inhale, left leg lifts. Let's keep it going. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, send it up. Exhale to your left. Inhale. Exhale to your nose. Inhale. Let's do it. To your right elbow. Straighten that leg up. Fallen triangle. Embrace your inner rock star here. Nice work. Feel the empowerment, the physicality, and then ground that hand. Inhale, three-legged dog, nice and back. Exhale, step it up. Inhale, warrior one. Find your warrior two. And then shift forward for side angle. Find a super straight diagonal line there from your back foot to your top hand. Really feel the energy extend from that side edge of your back foot. You can reach that bottom arm up in line with it. Holding here for 3, for 2. And take that top hand down, left hand reaches up, twisting to your left. Driving with that back heel. Nice long line through to the crown of your head. And then we're going to take that top foot, big step back, Vashi on the right side. Take your variation here. Maybe you join me in a flag pose. You go ahead and make your way to plank, down dog, or vinyasa. Always have the option to skip it. And go ahead and take 3 easy breaths here. Find some ease in your down dog. Open up the shoulders, open up the armpits, pressing into the whole surface area of the hands. All right, we're gonna stay here. Inhale, your right leg lifts. Exhale, step your right foot up to the top of your mat. Lower your left heel, warrior one. And then open up to warrior two. Side angle. Warrior two. Straighten your front leg, take your hands together overhead, sky archer. Inhale. Exhale, twist to your right, spin your back heel up, revolved crescent lunge. Hook your elbow across your thigh. And now you can stay here, or if you want to take this challenging arm balance here, you can really bring your elbow as far across that thigh as possible. Take your hands down, and then you're going to shift you have to take your hip to your right elbow, right? That's the key right there. And then you can shift. All right? So play around with that. Yeah, nice one, Wendy. And then go ahead and frame that front foot. Step it back, down dog or vinyasa. Inhale, your left leg lifts. Exhale, step it up, rise into warrior one. And open up into warrior two. Take a moment, soften the shoulders, extend through your fingertips. Side angle. Warrior two, keep it going, straighten that front leg, bring the palms together overhead, inhale. With the exhale, revolves, crescent lunge, twisting to your left, taking that back heel up. And then if you want to take that side crow again on this side, you can go for it. Really take your torso over and across as much as possible, taking that hip bone to your left tricep. And then coming back, framing the front foot, go ahead and step it back, down dog or vinyasa. Let's all take a couple cleansing breaths here. Take a big, deep inhale. Exhale, side out. Take a complete inhale. And a full exhale. Breathing in, bend the knees, gaze forward. With the exhale, make your way up to the top, halfway lift. Nice, fold. And then press into your feet. Go ahead and rise up, circle the arms up. Bring the hands to the heart. Pause for just a moment. All right, inhale, lift your left knee up. Step those left toes all the way back. Reach the arms up. Crescent lunge, inhale. With an exhale, twist to your right. Take your right hand all the way back. Reach your left hand forward. Inhale, high lunge. Exhale, go into that twist again to your right. Arms extended long. Once more, inhale. Exhale, turn the shoulders to the long edge of the mat. Inhale up. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, straighten your front leg, bring the hands together. Exhale, warrior two. Two more, inhale. And exhale. Full breath in. And warrior two. Inhale, reach the arms up. Turn your front toes in for a wide-legged stance. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, swan dive forward, folding. You can walk your hands further back to the other edge of the mat. Maybe you hold onto your heels or feet. Draw yourself down. Tilting the tailbone up. Letting the head and the neck be soft here. You can sway the head a bit. If you want to go up into the inversion, if you've got a safe inversion here, you can go ahead and take that. Maybe you rock side to side on the hips. You can walk your hands over to one foot and walk them over to the other foot, working into each side of the groin. All right, and then if you're in that inversion, go ahead and safely lower down, nice and smooth. Yeah, nice work. Walk your hands over to the front of the mat, turn your front foot forward, and step your back foot up to meet your front foot. So you're gonna fold at the top of the mat, and then let's inhale, rise all the way up, reach the arms up, raise your right knee, keep the hands high, step your right toes back, high crescent lunge. Nice work, inhale. Exhale, twist to your left, left hand reaches back, right hand forward. Inhale, high lunge. Exhale, spread your arms wide, gaze to your left. Nice, inhale, reach them up. Once more, exhale, turning to the left. You can lower the hips a bit to help reach longer, and then inhale them up. Warrior two. A little more dynamic breath work here. Inhale, straighten the leg, bring the arms up. Exhale, nice full breath in. And let it go into the lunge. Once more, inhale. And exhale. This time, inhale, turn your front toes in. Take your hands behind your back for the bind. Inhale, draw your shoulder blades together. With the exhale, hinge forward. Take your hands up and back. Squeezing your palms or locking your fingers. Pressing your toes down into the mat. Then go ahead and release your hands down to the mat. Walk your hands to the front of the mat so you're in lizard. All right. Lower your back knee. Frame your front foot. Take your left hand, reach it up and back. Take it through a nice sweep here. And on that second sweep, bend your back leg. Take hold of the toes. Maybe you can take hold of the ankle. Get that nice quad stretch. Really broaden through the collar. You can gaze up and back over your back shoulder. That left knee can rock out a bit, make more space for your hips to come through. And then go ahead and release that hold here. And let's take a moment, let's hang out in lizard. You can take maybe you take your forearms down, maybe you take one forearm down. If you want to go for that flying lizard variation where you wrap your front foot really high on your front arm, on your left arm there, then shift your weight forward, that's available to you. Yeah, nice one. Then come back to an easy lizard. Take a couple more gentle rocks. And then let's go ahead and step that back to a plank pose. Take your transition. And come to a down dog. Inhale your left foot up high. Exhale, step your left foot forward. Rise into warrior one. Come to warrior two. And we're going to come into a Skandasana on the right side. So bend into your right knee here. Bring your hands together at your heart with the inhale. With the exhale, come back open to a warrior two. Inhale, Skandasana on this side. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale. And then warrior two. Straighten your legs, bring your arms up, bring your feet parallel. And then go ahead and fold forward, take that wide-legged stance. Walk your hands over to your right foot, turn your right foot forward, lower your back knee. Take your right arm back in a circle. And then reach it up for a second time, bending your back leg, taking hold of the toes of that foot. Driving forward with your left shoulder. Squeezing your belly in, knitting the ribs together. Enjoy that quad stretch. Your front foot is nice and active, so you can rock that front knee out, create some more space, broaden the chest. Take a couple more easy breaths. And then find your lizard pose. So if you want to play around with a flying lizard, you can certainly go for that. If you want to bring elbows down, whatever feels good for you here. Yeah, nice work. If you're taking that arm balance, you can certainly use your head as a kickstand. And then once you get your leg up, play around with floating your head up as well. Nice work. Nice work, nice work. Yeah, go ahead and step that foot back and take your vinyasa. So now we should be in down dog facing the back of our mat. Inhale, your right foot lifts. Exhale, step your right foot up to the top of your mat, rise into warrior one. Exhale, open up to warrior two. We're facing the back of our mat. Perfect. Inhale, Skandasana, bend into that left leg there. Take the hands to the heart. We're gathering this energy up into our heart with the inhale. And then with the exhale, warrior two, spread the arms nice and wide. Share that out. Inhale, gather it in the heart. Exhale, spread the arms wide and long, sharing it. Yeah, one more. Inhale, bend that knee, draw it in. And exhale, extend it out, offering it up. Yeah, perfect. Inhale, take your arms up, straighten the legs, bring the feet nice and parallel. And then one more wide-legged forward fold. Let's take our right hand directly under our gaze. Inhale, the left arm up. And then with the exhale, switch. Left hand down, right arm up. Exhale. One more time. Inhale, left arm. And then exhale, inhale your right arm up. And then walk both of your hands to your front foot. And step it back. Take your transition. Coming to down dog. Getting really still in your down dog here, finding your balance, just tuning into the effect of our practice, witnessing the heart rate and the breath. Take a nice, complete, deep inhale, and then let it go. Inhale, bend the knees, let's gaze forward. With the exhale, walk, step, or float, halfway lift, and fold. Press into your heels, raise your arms up, and then bring your hands to your heart. Now, inhale the arms up again. Exhale, bend the knees, halfway lift. Take the hands down, bend the knees, press and float or step back. Take your transition, up dog to down dog. Your right hand, send your right foot up and back. Bend the knee, stack the hip. Exhale, bring your knee to your nose. Inhale, send that foot back, stack the hip, and flip your dog. Pressing those hips up nice and high. Reach your hand back. Really press your hips up, reach your hand back, press your heels down, get that nice arch shape. Yeah, nice work, guys. One collective high five. 1, 2, 3. Yes, nice work. Let's flip that hand grounded. Big step around and up. Rise into warrior one. Exhale, warrior two. Side angle. Take this top arm behind your back. You can stay here. You can take it into a next level bind. Maybe you take that 3/4 bind. Maybe you reach underneath of your thigh. If you want to take that bind, you can move towards bird of paradise if you want to step up the back leg and raise your front knee. Try to straighten the back, and maybe you can straighten that leg. And then go ahead and lower it down, step your left foot back, open up to warrior two. Flip your front palm, scoop it up and back, reverse warrior. Exhale, side angle. Inhale, reverse warrior, straighten your front leg, come up onto your heel, reach really high up and back. And then with an exhale, knock your hips back. You can step your back foot in slightly, reach, tilt the pelvis, and then stack the shoulders for triangle. Maybe you want to use a block here, but pressing your bottom heel down, drawing that energy into the pelvis and sending it into your back heel. Really engaging from heel to your core, to your back heel. All right, and then we're going to go ahead and shift our weight forward. You can use a block if you'd like here for half moon, stacking the shoulders. And then keep your back leg high, bring the hands down for a standing split. And from standing split, if you want to play around with taking some handstand hops, you can absolutely do that. Fluttering that left foot up. Maybe you don't come right into handstand. Maybe you just catch a little bit of air. All right. And then take one hop and gracefully make your way from high plank to low plank, coming through your transition. Down dog. Nice work. Inhale that left leg up high. Let's do the second side. Bend your knees, stack the hips, point the toe. Inhale. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, stack the hips, gaze under your shoulder, and flip it. Press the hips up nice and high. Maybe you can take that top hand down. Maybe you can take this right into wheel. In any case, let's do one big collective high five. 1, 2, 3. Yes, yes, tag me in, tag me in. All right, ground that hand, big step around and through, take it to the top. Rise into warrior 1. Warrior 2, take your time, set it up. And then come into side angle. Take the bind of your choice. You can start with the hand behind your back. Maybe you take a half bind, maybe you take a 3/4 bind, or go ahead and move through that bird of paradise, wrapping under your thigh and stepping up. Whoa, nice. And if you want to take a jumping bird of paradise, go ahead and just hop on your bottom foot. Then lower that foot down, step your right foot back, open up into warrior 2. Flip the front palm, reach forward, scoop it up and back, inhale. Exhale, side angle. Reverse warrior. Straighten your front leg, come up on the heel, reach those toes, curl them up and back, deep side body stretch, inhale. Exhale, reach, cock and tilt forward. Maybe you shorten your stance, stacking the shoulders, creating length here. Nice long lines from foot to foot, hand to hand, and through your spine. Then go ahead and shift your weight forward, finding that half moon shape. Take both hands down, standing split. Press your bottom foot down, raise your top foot up nice and high. And then if you want to take some handstand hops, really press your palms down, engage through your knuckles. So squeeze like you're gripping the ground, and then take some kicks. Right, just nice and floats. Get a little floaty with it. Take a couple more, wherever you're at, listening to your body, doing what feels best for you in this moment. And then go ahead and gracefully take it back through your vinyasa. Let's hug your chest towards your thighs. So sort of bend your knees, press your armpits towards the mat, hug your chest towards your thighs, lengthen the tailbone, breathe here. Breathe and smile. And then let's inhale, bend the knees, gaze forward. And with the exhale, walk or pounce up, halfway lift. And fold. Root to rise, we salute the skies, circle the arms up. Bring the hands down to your heart. Raise your right knee up. Take hold of that right ankle with your right hand. Reach the left hand up. And then kick and tilt forward for dancer. Nantaraj Asana. And then what we're going to do here is you're going to take that left hand back for that foot as well. So we're in like a dual bound dancer. All right, really driving your chest forward. Then you're going to switch hands. Now you're going to take your right hand forward, holding that foot with your left hand. You're in a revolved dancer. So we're going to come back to this one, okay? Then you're going to release the bind, warrior two, float that foot back, graceful open. Let's take a side angle. Reverse warrior. Side angle. Reverse warrior, straighten the leg, deep inhale. Exhale, triangle pose. And then go ahead and shift forward into your half moon. All right. Now we're going to come to that revolved dancer. So take your left hand back, bend your right leg, reach your right hand forward, and square your shoulders forward. Nice. And then go ahead and release that foot down to the top of the mat. Take a nice deep fold. Inhale, halfway lift. And fold. Root to rise, circle the arms up. And then let's take hold of that, or let's bring the left knee up. Bring the left knee up first. And then go ahead and kick the foot back. Take hold of the ankle with your left hand. Reach your right hand up, nice and straight with the knees together. Then kick and tilt forward. All right, take your right hand back. Hold onto that foot with both hands. Kick, drive your chest. Feel your chest really expand here. And then we're going to switch hands. So the left hand is forward. Holding onto that back foot with your right hand, revolve dancer. All right, then we're going to open up to warrior two. Nice smooth transition. Perfect. And let's take a side angle. And reverse the warrior. Exhale to a side angle. Reverse the warrior, straighten the front leg, deep inhale. And then reach, cock, and tilt for triangle pose. When you're ready, shift forward, finding that half moon. Then you're going to square your shoulders forward, reach your top hand forward, take that other hand back for the leg. All right, your right hand's back, your left hand's forward. Kick into that foot, send the chest forward. Yeah. Beautiful shapes. And then go ahead and release the foot to the top of the mat. Shake it out here. Take some sways. Rock your hips from side to side. Matter of fact, take your hips in a circle here. Just take the hips in a gentle circle. Let your shoulders circle. And then you can take the hips in the other circle. Take them in the other direction. All right. Perfect. So let's come to Garudasana. Let's reach the arms out nice and wide. Take the right arm underneath of the left. Then you're going to take your left knee, put it over top of your right, and maybe you hook the toes. Bringing your elbows up in line with the shoulders. Stacking your shoulders above your hips. Take another couple easy breaths. And then let's release that one, let it go, shake it out. Let's take the arms wide, take the left underneath of the right, then take your right leg on top of your left leg, really bending into that standing leg. Maybe you hook the toes around the shin. All right, level your shoulders out, level the hips, raise the elbows a bit, find your balance. And then let's release it. Let's shake it out. Yeah, take the arms from side to side. Nice work, nice work. So let's reach our arms forward here. We're gonna come down to the mat now. Let's come up onto our tippy toes And you're going to lower your seat down to your feet really slowly, like you're moving through molasses. All right. And then take the knees wide, sit your hips back, reach your hands further, nice and graceful. Nice and fluid transition. Let's rock back a bit. And then we're not quite ready for that yet. So let's rock forward, rock over the knees. Maybe you even shoot the hands back. All right. And let's come to a dolphin pose here. All right. So maybe you hang out in dolphin. Maybe you take one foot up, then another. And if you've got Asana, we're not in the studio, so I can't spot you, but if you want to work with that forearm stand, go ahead and kick up into it. See if you can hang out there for a moment. Maybe you take your feet wide. All right. Nice and stable here. Keep breathing. All right, and then go ahead and lower down. Child's pose. Take the knees together. Bring the forehead to the ground. Take your hands long behind you. Take a couple easy breaths. And then walk your hands forward. Cobra pose. Pull your chest forward and through. Press back down dog. We're going to take pigeon. So inhale, reach your right foot up. Why don't you just bend the knee, stack the hip, and then bring that right knee forward to your right palm. Let's take a proud pigeon first, so you can even tap your fingertips. Really pull your chest forward, nice and proud. Inhale. And then exhale, hinge forward. You can take a block under your back thigh if you like. I personally like that. Maybe you rest your forehead on top of your hands. And just go ahead and soften into it. Breathe nice and easy. We'll be here for about 5 breaths. Just letting gravity do her thing. And then let's go ahead and tuck the back toes. Take that right leg up high. Give it a couple motions, some movements. All right, then lower it down. Take your left foot up, stack the hip, reach it up nice and high, inhale. And with the exhale, bring that knee to your left wrist. Tap the fingertips. Let's raise the chest up nice and high. Take a nice proud inhale. And then with an exhale, let's hinge forward, softening into it, easing into it. Maybe you go a bit deeper on one side than the other. That's totally cool. Breathe in present moment. And then exhale, relaxation. So breathing into the moment. And exhale, soften a bit deeper. For another easy breath. And then tuck your back toes, 3-legged dog, shake it out. Anything round and round. And then let's lower the knees down. Let's take a full child's pose. Take your knees like nice and wide. Take the arms out really long, lower the forehead down. And sink your hips as far back to your heels as feels good for you. Take a few more deep, full breaths here. Just let time do her thing. And then let's walk the hands in, raise the hips on top of the knees, cross the feet, sit back, take the feet in front of us. Let's come onto our back. All right. Press up into a bridge pose. Press those hips up. Just go right up into it for a few breaths, pressing the feet down, raising the hips up. And then soften the chest, roll down the spine. Take a breath here. And then press the feet down, raise the hips up. You can interlace the hands, roll over top of the arms, press your hands and or your elbows down to raise the hips up. Raising the belly into the chest towards the chin. And what does this inversion feel like? Just feeling into it. And then go ahead and release your bind, release your arms, soften the chest, roll down the back. Windshield wipers, knock the knees from left to right. And then let's take 2 more rounds of bridge or wheel. So put your knees straight up, and if you want to take wheel, you can take your hands behind your ears and then press up onto the top of your head, adjust, and then press up all the way. All right? Maybe you want to take another bridge. Make this your practice. Nice strong wheels. Excellent work, strong yogis. Breathing, 3 for 2. And go ahead and tuck the chin, lower the shoulders down, rolling down the back. Windshield wipers those knees. Take a couple of knocks to each side. And then point the knees straight up. Go ahead and rise up into another bridge or wheel. Maybe you take this one a bit higher. Maybe this one's a bit easier. Finding the shape that works best for your body. Then go ahead and hold that for 5, 4, 3, 2. Okay, lower it down. You can rock your knees back and forth, take a couple breaths. And then we're gonna work our way into shoulder stand. You've got some other options here. Yogi's choice if you want to take a block underneath of your hips and point your heels up, make a nice straight line. You can definitely do that. Or if you want to rock your hips back and then support your hip bones here, support your lower back, taking that weight into your shoulders or your elbows. Yeah, perfect. And really extend through your toes here. Make a nice line of energy here. And, make yourself as straight as you can without putting any pressure on your neck. You really don't need to put any pressure on your neck. You can let your feet come back behind your head. And you can stay here. You can let those feet drift back, finding Plow Pose. I happen to have a nice wall behind me, which honestly feels amazing. So if your feet don't easily come down to the ground, then don't take it. It can be hard on the back if you can't rest your feet on the mat. So then go ahead and take your knees alongside your ears for Deaf Man's Pose. You can either continue to support the lower back, or maybe you bring your hands flat to the mat, engaging through the arms here, listening to your body. All right. And then you can straighten your legs as you roll down the back. Take it down 1 vertebrae at a time. Really nice and easy. Nice and easy. Yeah, nice and easy. Perfect. And then we're going to take fish pose here. So go ahead and take your hands underneath of your seat. Draw your elbows together, squeeze your shoulder blades together. Then press the center of your chest forward and up. Draw your sternum up and back. Let the top of your head rock back. Maybe it touches the ground. And then press through your toes. Matsyasana, fish pose. It's a perfect counter stretch to the shoulder stand. Take a couple easy breaths here. And then go ahead and lower that down. Soften it out. Bring the knees into the chest. And take your knees in some circles here. Circle them out, then circle them back in and together. Draw them apart. And then down, and then draw them in. Yeah, anything round and round. And switching directions. Yeah, nice work. Here, take your left foot long, extend your left foot long to the mat, draw your right knee into your chest, and then take your right knee over to your right for a second. Take it over to your right side. Yeah, to your right. Just draw it down for a second there. And then, very good. Now go ahead and take it over to the left. Let the shoulders come down, gazing over your right. You can rest your left hand on top of your right knee to help draw it down. Softening through the shoulders. And if you want to take another variation of supine twist, go for it. Take the one that feels best for you. Maybe you place a block in between the thighs or wrap the legs. Take a couple more easy breaths. Let your inhales be fuller and deeper, and let your exhales be smoother and longer here. Then, after your next exhale, bring both your knees into your chest, give them a squeeze, and send your right foot out long. Take your left knee towards your left armpit here. Take it out to your left side. Really drawing it up and back. And then take it over for the twist. Take it over to your right. You can take hold of that knee with your right hand. Arms can come out nice and perpendicular to the torso. Inhaling into the present moment. And exhale, Ujjayi exhale, softening. Breathing in and letting go. Take a few more full, deep, easy breaths. And then bringing your knees into your chest, taking hold of the soles of your feet, you find a happy baby. Rocking back and forth here, working out any last kinks in the spine. Taking some playful rocks. Maybe you sway side to side. Option to take the feet and pull the feet apart, stretching that inner hip. And then let's draw the knees down into your center line. Lift your forehead, tuck your tailbone nice and gently. Inhale and exhale. One more gentle inhale. And exhale, softening through the back and the shoulders, reaching one leg out, then the next. Taking up space here. Palms can be up for receptivity. Finding yourself in the midline of your body. Relaxing, softening. Scanning through your body, noticing where there's any areas of residual tension or particular sensation and sending your breath there. And you can start this body relaxation by drawing the attention to the crown of your head and relaxing down the face. Relaxing down all the muscles in the face. Coming to the neck and the shoulders, and just let the shoulders soften, let the arms hang nice and heavy. Opening up the energy channels, letting that energy flow. Softening through the chest, the upper torso, the core. Softening and relaxing into the belly and the lower abdominals. Relaxing into the hips. And relaxing down the legs and the feet. Holding that relaxation of the body in your awareness. Staying with the present moment, the body and the breath. Breathing into presence. And with that smooth exhale, bring a smile to your face. Breathing in, just noticing. And with the exhale, just let a gentle smile curl up the lips. Inhaling awareness. And exhaling, gentle smile. And staying relaxed and open through the body, draw your attention to the soles of your feet, drawing some earth energy up into your feet. Allow that energy to rise up the legs, up into the core. We'll go up the chakra system so you can feel the energy rising up through the root chakra, up through the sacral chakra, rising up. Feel it building and expanding, bringing life and positivity and vitality as the energy rises up into the belly, into the solar plexus, into the lungs. Filling the internal organs with health, balancing the chemistry of the body. Noticing your breath as you bring it up into the heart. Take the heart space wider. Feel the chest expand with the breath. Filling the arms. Continue to rise up through the throat, into the face, rising up into the mind, and filling the body. Imagine filling the body with light. Let this light radiate and expand outwards. Expand outwards and imagine your auric field like a circle around you, a circle of light radiating out your light. This is your protection, your vitality, your energy frequency. So feel that you are extending energy out into that and receiving energy from that field. And then bringing your attention to your breath. Just letting go of any concepts or just letting go of your direction of it all. Just bringing your attention to your breath and just noticing how you're breathing. Go ahead and wiggle your fingers and toes, rolling the wrists and ankles. Shoulders and legs, and then reach the arms up overhead. Take that full body stretch, reaching one arm, then the other, extending through your toes, pointing through your feet. And bringing your knees into your chest, wrapping your arms around your shins, and receive that appreciation from yourself here. Really feel your body's gratitude for coming back to the yoga practice. Then you can gently rock over to one side or rock up to a seated pose, taking your time. Take a few breaths here with a tall and easeful spine. Softening into it, noticing the energy cycle from our practice. Let's take 3 breaths together in an Om to close. Inhale. Exhale. Breathing in deeply. Exhaling completely. Deepest breath in yet today. And let it go. Inhaling for Om. With the hands together at the heart, we bring the hands up to the third eye center. Clear mind, peaceful speech, loving hearts, clear hearts. Thank you so much for moving and breathing with me today. Namaste, yoga friends. Thank you for your practice.